Ooh, welcome in everyone to the Skew podcast. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Sunday Kickoff Live. This is our live stream where we are going to be answering your fantasy football questions. We are here to help get you guys ready for this week's matchups. We'll talk about our matchups. We'll also talk about the Antonio Brown drama. There's a whole lot that we got going on in this live stream. We're going to be playing some Madden. Pride is actually having just a wee bit of internet issues, so until that gets fixed, I'm just going to be going against the computer, but stop in, hang out, ask some questions. We are ready to answer them. Pride, how we doing today?
Um, I'm excited, I guess, for it. Start to the season, hoping the Bolts will come out with a victory against Indy.
Yeah, you guys are playing the Colts. What is your confidence level going against them this week?
Honestly, I'm pretty confident. I would have been more nervous if I still had Andrew Luck, but obviously that's not the case anymore, and I feel like the team's going to take a big hit for that. So hopefully the Bolts will show that they are just about as good as last year. And I mean, I'm not concerned about Melvin Gordon. I saw that he actually might be coming back week 6 through 8 sometime then, which is better than I expected. I thought week 10 would be his back date. But, even last season, the 4 games that Gordon was out, the Bolts won every one of those games. So
Yeah, that is true.
I'm actually feeling pretty confident. But of course, always when I'm confident, they always let me down. So
Yeah, that's how I feel about with the Chiefs. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about with the Chiefs. Really, honestly, and I'm not gonna lie, and we'll get into it a little bit later, but I was definitely upset hearing the Antonio Brown news because I'm pretty sure I was just saying this to somebody about how I was upset how the Chiefs were being like the Super Bowl favorite. I hate that. I do not like when people come out and start saying that my team is a Super Bowl favorite because I know that means we're about to lose. Like
yeah,
it's over. We are not going to be the Super Bowl champions. So once that happened, I was pretty upset, and then of course Antonio Brown went to the Patriots, which we will get into that. I still think this was all planned out from the very beginning, but yeah, we'll that. Pride, how is your matchup going? Do you have any I guess what are your thoughts about your team in our Liga record? And we can also talk about our listener league, but let's start with our Liga record. What kind of troubles do you see yourself potentially having this week? Or any weak spots, or any start-sit decisions that you have on your own team that you have to resolve?
Well, which league record are you talking about exactly?
Our money league.
Oh, Money League?
Yeah.
One second, let me just pull it up.
Yeah, you're good.
And now my Yahoo's app's having trouble.
Yeah, because I know I had to make a tough decision. LaShawn McCoy is expected to get 25, I say 25, more about 15 to 20 touches, and I don't like that. So I decided I was going to go with Chris Carson as my RB2, and then I put Chris Godwin in as my flex, and I'm actually sitting Damian Williams today. I'm not going to take that chance. I had a very poor performance with Devontae Adams and Aaron Jones, so I'm chasing points, and I feel like I can get more with Carson and Godwin out there than I can with Williams and Carson.
Oh yeah, you started Aaron Jones.
Yeah, I did start Aaron Jones. Yeah, that was me. Started Aaron Jones. I mean, I think Aaron Jones is going to be fine. We do have an article up on our website discussing our thoughts on Aaron Jones and what you should do moving forward. But I think Aaron Jones is going to be fine the rest of the year. I think it was just that was a tough first matchup. You know what I mean? You're going against last year the best run defense, and now, you know, I expected it to be bad. I didn't expect it to be that bad, but you know, like we talked about on our podcast, you have to keep in mind my man also had the most rushing yards in the game. Like, nobody was rushing, so you know there is a difference with what was going on.
Yeah.
All right, looks like we got a pretty good return there.
Well, yeah, I guess I'm kind of torn right now because I feel like I have Dalvin Cook and David Johnson as my 2 starting running backs, but I also have a running back in my flex with Derrick Henry. But I'm kind of conflicted because Austin Eckler is looking like a pretty decent start at my flex today, and so even though I like me some Derrick Henry, I feel like Eckler might be the way to go today.
Yeah, I definitely personally I like Austin Eckler this week. I think as long as this man Melvin Gordon is out, I really feel as if Austin Eckler and Justin Jackson really are both relatively safe.
Yeah.
To me.
Yes, and especially since Derrick Henry is going up against Cleveland, and you know they've got a pretty scary line with Myles Garrett heading it, and so I might actually have to switch that up and have Eckler start today.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I am kind of worried at Derrick Henry's value because I feel as if with that game that they're going to be in a positive game script for him, at least, because we talked about how on our podcast how I think the Browns are going to win this game, and if the Browns are winning this game and they are ahead, then it's going to be tough for Derrick Henry to get touches because they're going to need to throw the ball more, and if they're throwing the ball more, they're probably going to be throwing it more towards Dion Lewis instead of Derrick Henry. So that is something I do have a little bit of worry about.
Yeah, definitely. I also just realized that I forgot that Michael Badgley is going to be out for the Chargers today, so I need to get another kicker.
Oh, really? Why is he out?
So I think like groin injury.
Oh.
And so the punter is gonna have to take care of kicking duties today.
Yikes.
But looking for a different kicker. I think I have Kiki QT on my bench, so I think I'm gonna drop him for a new kicker.
Yeah, that's probably a good move.
Yeah, since the Kenny Stills signing, I don't see him being or producing as much as I was expecting him to, so I'm gonna drop him. I'm gonna pick up the Norwegian kicker Kari Vedvik.
Ooh, and now probably who does this guy play for? I have no idea.
He plays for the Jets. He's actually had a little busy time because he started off the preseason with the Ravens. The Ravens were just kind of having him on the team so he could like try out for different teams, since obviously they had Justin Tucker.
Who's a god of a kicker.
Yeah, and the Vikings saw how good he was doing because I think he had like a 54-yard field goal in one of the Ravens preseason games.
Oh, really?
Or something like that.
Okay.
A pretty long field goal. And so the Vikings traded, I want to say like a 5th rounder.
Okay.
To the Ravens to get Vedvik. Might have been a 7th rounder, but they traded that for Vedvik. They got him, even though I don't really know why. Like they said, since the Vikings have Dan Bailey, and I still feel like Dan Bailey is
such a good kicker. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that.
And I mean, they said that Bedvik's also a pretty decent punter, and so they were also trying him out there. But he's the Vikings punter right now. So I feel like he also wasn't too shabby.
That's DeAndre Hopkins just coming up with that pass, baby. Look at that. Look at that. That's Hop right there. That's Hop. Let's see if we can't get the injured Lamar Miller a touchdown right here.
Oh, no. I guess it was just Matt Weil, so that's not much. Even though I guess, I mean, considering that they just cut Matt Weil and signed, who was it? Whatever Colquitt brother the Browns just released.
Not Dustin. Dustin Colquitt is the Chiefs one. That guy's a literal god. Britton Colquitt. Yep.
Yeah. So, well, anyways, I think Bedvik then kind of sucked with the Vikings in the preseason. I think he only went like 1 for 4 on field goals for them. But then the Jets obviously needed a kicker since Chandler Catanzaro just straight up retired after having a bad preseason game.
Oh yeah, that's true. That was such a wild time.
Yeah. And so I think after that they signed Taylor Bertole, who was an AAF kicker for the Salt Lake Stallions, who I think was signed by the Broncos afterwards, but then obviously the Broncos had McManus, so they just cut Bertole shortly into the preseason. So then the Jets picked him up, but I guess he wasn't good enough for the Jets either, and so then they picked up Bedvik, and here we are.
Yeah. Here we are. Yeah. Do you have any other, fantasy relevant decisions that you have to make on your team pride, or is that it for our money league?
I think that's going to be pretty much it for the money league.
Yeah. How about our listener league?
Our listener league now. That is more fantasy league style. Honestly, I really like my lineup for our listener league right now.
Yeah.
But I feel like I do have a big decision to make because I'm going to have Austin Eckler and Mark Ingram as my starting running backs in our listener league. So I just need to decide on the flex.
Yeah.
Who I have Marlon Mack there right now, but I also have Alshon Jeffrey on the bench.
So which one are you more thinking about going with?
Honestly, right now I'm really thinking about switching it to Jeffrey because, I mean, he's the #1 for the Eagles receivers. And with Carson Wentz back, obviously, and going up against a pretty shoddy D in Washington, I feel like he could have a pretty big game. As long as he can hold on to the ball, obviously.
Yeah, true. Someone asked us on Twitter, they asked, which defense are you going with? Are you going with the Jets defense against the Bills, or are you going with the Rams defense against the Panthers? Personally, I think I'm going to go with the Jets defense in that scenario. I think the Panthers are actually low-key a pretty good team. I think they are going to surprise some people this week. And if I had to pick a team in which I low-key think a upset could happen, I think it could be that game. Now, don't get me wrong, I did choose the Rams to win this, but if there was to be an upset, I could see it being this game.
Yeah.
So I think the Panthers are going to move the ball pretty well, at least better than the Bills will.
Yeah, I'd probably have to agree with you on that. I feel like the Panthers have more offensive weapons surrounding their quarterback there, as aside from Josh Allen, you got the immortal Frank Gore in the backfield.
Yeah.
John Brown and Cole Beasley on the outside. I feel like John Brown could have a real bump up season from last year with the Ravens, but but I still don't feel like it will be like the kind of games they had in Arizona.
Yeah, I also think
So
low key. I think that this guy Cole Beasley could actually have himself a pretty good year this year. You know, he was always relatively okay in Dallas, but I think he's gonna get focused on a little more in Buffalo. I think there's some key pieces to Buffalo that are pretty good, but I think it could be more of a low-scoring game, and the Jets' defense will probably get some sacks as that offensive line isn't the best offensive line in the world. But yeah, I would go with the Jets over the Panthers personally. Another person on Twitter asked, so they were asking between their wide receivers, who would you rather play, D.D. Westbrook or Robbie Anderson? I'm going with D.D. Westbrook. I think D.D. is the clear-cut number one on this team, and he is going to get work. In the preseason, when he was hyper-targeted, I mean, we saw him get a touchdown really quick. So I think it's D.D. there for me. But then he asked, does he play Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson? And now, to me, that was a very tough decision because Lamar Jackson is playing in a very easy matchup. He's going against the Miami Dolphins, and I think there's going to be a lot of points scored in this game by the Ravens, and he's going to be able to run around all he wants. The second half is probably going to be just running around. So I am having the thought that it's going to be relatively easy for him to put up points, but also, man, when you draft Mahomes that early, I mean, you gotta play him. If you're spending the third round pick it costs to get Mahomes, you have to be playing Mahomes. And the bad part about this week for Mahomes, at least, is he is playing in a very tough matchup. You know, against this Jacksonville defense, the last time that the Chiefs played Jacksonville in 2018, Mahomes didn't throw for a touchdown. So there is some question marks about Patrick Mahomes, but also, how is Patrick Mahomes just not going to throw a touchdown this week? You know, how is Patty not going to come out and just absolutely ball? Especially the way he looked last year. So that, to me, was a tough decision. In the end, I think I ended up going with Patrick Mahomes. Pride, what are your thoughts?
yeah, I can really see how it's going to be close. I mean, I feel like the safest bet is Patrick Mahomes there, but you know, I would probably have to pick Patrick Mahomes on this one though, even though I feel like Lamar Jackson could have a better game fantasy-wise just because the rushing yards he'll be able to accumulate against Miami. And you know, actually,
See, this is this is the decision that I was struggling with, because I also asked. I said, "Hey, who's the guy you're going against? Let me see his team," and his team wasn't great. And the guy who's having to decide right now, he had Devontae. Listen to this, Pride. This man had Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones, and Tariq Cohen.
oof,
Yeah. Was not good.
I think I might have to go with Lamar Jackson on this one because I feel like Mahomes is a solid pick, but Lamar Jackson is going to be the one who could be a home run hitter here.
Yeah, that's a thing, and that's something that you need to take into account when you're playing fantasy, especially with these Thursday night games. Is how did those players perform? If they performed poorly and you had a lot of them, then what you need to do is you need to be swinging for the fences come Sunday. You can't afford to just... He has his opponent has Dak Prescott as his quarterback, and I see a world in which he can pick this one up for sure. Oh, yep, we got there. But I think that's a very tough decision. If it's me, I'm probably going to go with Patrick Mahomes because I think that Patrick Mahomes is at least going to give me a little bit of safety with his work, and will have a much better game than he did the first time they played Jacksonville. And he's got all these new flats. And Pride, who did you say you would go with in that scenario?
I think I'm going to go with Lamar Jackson this one, actually. Also because I feel like with also having Patrick Mahomes there, the only time you'd really start Lamar Jackson other than this matchup would be during Mahomes' bye week.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, since you have him on the team, you might as well play him when you can.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I do feel that. I do understand that. If you guys all you guys watching the stream, hit us with any fantasy questions that you guys have. We are here to answer them, here to help you guys out, just hanging out, playing a little bit of Madden. We're a couple minutes away of getting in and talking about the Antonio Brown debacle that has gone on. So we're almost to that. Oh, my game is twitching out. Love when that happens. But yeah, definitely hoping for a good week. Oh, I should have kept that. Really excited that football's back. I'm not gonna lie, man. I am very excited. Can't wait to watch my Chiefs. But yeah. Let's go ahead. Yeah, okay, so I guess let's go ahead. Let's talk about the Antonio Brown situation. Oh, that's a TD, baby. I just put the game on ice. Get out of here. Get out of here. So, yeah, Antonio Brown, let's talk about it. He signed a one-year deal with the New England Patriots after being released on Saturday by the Raiders. He threw a releasing party or something like that, and literally, it was a joke. It was literally a freaking meme that he was going to go to the Patriots. I mean, am I wrong? It literally was a meme. It was a meme that, Bill Belichick's about to walk up in there.
It was just a joke because it seemed like it always happened, and guess what? It happened again.
And then it literally happened. It literally happened. And so now he's playing in New England. You can't play him this week because you have to be on the roster. I think it's Saturday at 4, and that wasn't him. So you can't play him this week, but you will be able to play him next week. So if he's in your lineup, take him out of your lineup. It's one of those situations, man. I hate this. I genuinely hate this because football-wise, it probably means the Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl, and that sucks. I mean, they've got arguably the best wide receiver core in the entire league. Go ahead, Pride.
Yeah, I can see that with Edelman, Gordon, and now Brown to it. But I also feel like there's a chance where this might mark the end of the Patriots if... Oh, shoot, that's bad, though.
Really? Why do you think that?
If he can... If this is not just like some facade that he's putting up so that he would be released by the Raiders and signed by the Patriots, if this is really how he is, and he's just brings this kind of bad juju to the Patriots locker room, then I don't... It's more of just me hoping that he can destroy that locker room like he did with the Steelers.
Oh, I completely agree.
You know, that you gotta have hope. You gotta have hope, man.
Yeah. Hopefully he's like an agent, and like a double agent, and he's literally just there to destroy the Patriots, and he's literally doing what Eric Berry did and giving his ACL so that another team could win, only it's not his ACL. It's, oh, wow. Take it to the house, Deontay Foreman. That's too easy. That's too easy. Yeah, hopefully he ends up destroying the Patriots. If there's one team that I think could correct this guy, and correct is probably not the best term to use, but fix his antics, it's the Patriots. And it's Bill Belichick, because Bill Belichick's not going to put up with it. I don't like it. I really cannot explain how much I dislike him playing on the Patriots, because that team is going to be an absolute monster. An absolute monster of a team. And I hate when the Patriots win. I really do. I'm really sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it.
Everyone outside of Massachusetts hates when they win.
Yeah. So don't like that. But let's talk about the fantasy side of it, Pride. There is some key fantasy impacts to it. The first one is Antonio Brown has value again, and you'll be able to play Antonio Brown. The second one is, what do we do with the rest of the pass catchers? You know, what do we do with Josh Gordon? What do we do with Julian Edelman and James White and, you know, all those guys? What exactly do we do with them? And my initial thoughts are, and real quick, what's going on, FNG? How are you doing, man? My initial thoughts are, I think Julian Edelman's actually going to eat. I think that he's now going to be getting significantly less, like, double coverage and things like that, to where he's going to be open. And we have to keep in mind, this man, Tom Brady, does not mess around. He does not care who you are. He's going to throw it to whomever is open. And it's not like Antonio Brown is going to be able to go up to Tom Brady and be like, "Hey man, why aren't you throwing me the ball?" That's not going to happen. So I still do think there is some ability for Julian Edelman to have value. I think Josh Gordon still has a little bit of value. I really also think that James White is where the value is hurt the most. I think James White's, like, pass catching role is going to go significantly down. Yeah. But the other wide receivers, I think they're chilling.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like Julian Edelman is going to get the most out of this because, in my opinion, he's the third best wide receiver on that team now. Because I feel like Josh Gordon and Antonio Brown are better players than he is, but he was still the Patriots' #1 receiver last year. So if he's not getting the same coverage as last year, then he's going to do even better with two other talented guys on the roster taking the defense's attention away from him. So yeah, I feel like this is just a big win for Edelman's value.
Yeah, because there is no way that you are going to be able to, you know, leave this guy open. You know what I mean? You can't just leave Antonio Brown open. Antonio Brown is going to get covered. And when that happens, you know, Josh Gordon, they're not going to just let him run around wild, so they're going to have to cover him as well. So, man, to me, I'm telling you, man, I really think Julian Edelman's going to really play that slot role that Wes Welker was so good at for so many years and so fantasy relevant. And I still think he's a lock for close to 12 points a game.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And honestly,
all right, guys. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Brian.
I still hate it the more I think about it because, I mean, this is like a Madden Ultimate team that the Patriots have right now.
Oh, literally.
Gosh. Okay, you can go on.
Yeah. Really, all I was gonna say is what. I just demolished the Vikings with the Texans, so we're gonna switch over to my career here a little bit, and you're gonna watch how bad it is playing for the Miami Dolphins. I hope that I just get sacked all the time, and everyone can understand the pain that I have to deal with, because I'm sick and tired of it. I literally rage quit, made anew my career, just so I didn't have to play for the Dolphins, and I got drafted to the Dolphins as the #1 overall pick. I was so upset when I heard Brian Flores on the phone.
Well, stop being #1 then.
I'm sorry I'm so good. My apologies. Like, Kenyon Drake is terrible. This is why I don't let Kenyon Drake run the football. Kenyon Drake is so bad. Oh my god.
It's sad because you still have Laramie Tunsil on that team, don't you?
Yes, I still have Laramie Tunsil on this team.
And the real Dolphins won't have him.
Correct.
So.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Let's talk about that, man. Laramie Tunsil to the Texans? Oh, man. Pride. This team's about to be good. I mean, come on. We cannot deny this. Laramie Tunsil and Kenny Stills on that team. They're actually going to have an offensive line for once. Oh,
Yeah.
catch that. Oh, yeah. Having those guys, I mean, wow. I mean, if you can actually protect Deshaun Watson, that's incredible. I mean, absolutely incredible. That's what this team's needed the whole time. Deshaun Watson could very easily finish as the #1 fantasy, #1 fantasy quarterback on the year because he's actually being protected and he doesn't have to get sacked all the time. Okay,
Yeah,
so I could try
mean,
to throw for this, but
yeah, I think it was the Texans whose offensive line led the league in sacks allowed.
yeah.
I think it was like 62 sacks last season,
Mm-hmm.
or something that was just so far ahead of the team who allowed the second most sacks. But yeah, this is definitely an upgrade, and actually, the AFC South's been relatively close for the past couple years with the Titans, Jags, well, basically just all four teams every year kind of competing for the tops to finish first in the division. But I feel like this year the Texans are really going to pull away from the rest. I mean, the Colts lost luck. The Tennessee Titans are looking to become the mediocre team that they should have been for multiple seasons, but somehow found a way to like find somehow to get 10-win seasons. And the Jaguars could try to compete for the Texans, but I feel like the Texans are still just gonna pull away from the entire division.
Yeah, no, oh my gosh, this is why this team sucks. Yeah, I agree with you, Pride. I think that this is the time for the Texans to really take off. This is the Texans division. They honestly, like, this is what sucks the most about the Patriots adding Antonio Brown, because there are so many other teams that were I shouldn't have been sacked there, that were finally going to get a chance to like be good, and now that's just not going to happen.
Yeah. What are the chances that Brady just
Tears his ACL this year?
I was gonna say just stop functioning as like a quarterback. Just for some reason, he all of a sudden starts to overthrow his receivers, throw directly to defensive backs, and just
I mean,
like,
that would be great. Honestly, I think a question we honestly need to answer, Pride, is, does Tom Brady all of a sudden have fantasy value? Because I know myself, I was off of Brady. I've been this whole offseason, I've been off Brady, and I've been saying, hey, no, this guy Brady is booty tickle, all right? There is no reason to draft Tom Brady. He's not the same Tom Brady he was. But now all of a sudden, he's got Antonio Brown on his team, and maybe he has fantasy value again. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I feel like he does have fantasy value again. Probably even as a starter in fantasy in the top. Now, I feel like it'd probably be low top 12 still, but
Yeah.
I still feel like he could be a starter in most 12-man leagues.
Go.
Just because all the weapons that he has around him.
Yeah. That is a situation what y'all just saw on the stream. I hate that. Like, why does it take so long for my man to decide to go? I'm trying to go. I got places to be. Damn it. Quit spying on me. Yeah, that's why I hate playing as the Dolphins. Y'all are actually about to see me rage. I hate playing as the Dolphins, bro. I don't want to play for them. Like, I can't. I don't like this team. I can't stand this team. Are you kidding me?
That's fair.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're going to lose to the freaking Jets, and the Jets suck in this league. That's okay. I don't care that much. We're going to go 4 verticals, and I'm just going to run from now on. Unless they leave a spy. I hope they don't. They did. I hit the throw away button, and it doesn't throw it away. It doesn't throw it away, Pride. What am I supposed to do?
Find a way to throw it away.
Yeah, I guess I gotta hit it earlier. That's a bad pass, but it's a first down. We actually need to hurry the frick up right now. Oh, get lit up. Damn it. This is not what I wanted to happen. Why are y'all really trying to... Come on. Get out of bounds. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We're near the end zone. Attaboy, we gotta get a touchdown here. Oh, don't hit me with this booth review BS. He caught it. He caught it. There we go. Okay, so don't have a lot of time. Don't have a lot of time, but we gotta get this touchdown, Pride. If we don't get this touchdown here, we're probably gonna lose. We gotta go. We gotta go. That's not good. I'm about to run out of time. Yep, and we ran out of time. Love that. Love that for me. Yeah, way to get just absolutely destroyed right there. So, Pride, what game are you most looking forward to watching today? Is outside of the Chargers game?
Yeah. Today, I kind of want to watch the Atlanta and Minnesota game.
Really?
Mostly. Yeah. I really want to see how Atlanta is looking this year after all their injured players are back. I want to see how that team's looking because I think you talked about in an earlier podcast that Atlanta might be my Super Bowl pick this year.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, Devontae Freeman.
Right, who do you think they're going to go against?
Honestly, I don't know anymore.
Yeah. Probably the Patriots. If it's Falcons Patriots, do the Patriots go up 28-3 and then lose?
They better.
Yeah. That would be fun. Do you probably I think I know the answer to this, but you don't think Brady's the greatest of all time, do you?
No.
Okay,
definitely
good.
Not. Oh, Brandon Weegar. Died for it. Yeah, no. I do not think that. I don't feel like a system QB can be the greatest of all time.
Thank you. I was literally called crazy the other day because I said he wasn't the greatest of all time, but he's literally a system QB. Like, if you take away Belichick, he is not the greatest of all time. Like, literally, Belichick is the reason Tom Brady's good. Don't at me. Belichick is probably the greatest football coach of all time. I will grant him that one.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I mean, yeah, I'll have to agree with that. I mean, when you sell your soul, you better get the best.
Yeah, literally, when you sell your damn soul, you better be. I mean, I think that's a real question people need to answer. Did Bill Belichick sell his soul to be the greatest football coach of all time? I think the answer is yes. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm most looking forward to, outside of the Chiefs game, Pride, that's a pretty good game. the Vikings versus the Falcons. That's a pretty good game. I also think the Patriots-Steelers game is going to be relatively good tonight. Oh, get in there, Stills. There's also, which game is it? The Cowboys-Giants. I'm interested in seeing that. Just watch how Zeke is performing right now without having, without going through training camp. So that's going to be a pretty good one. That's a touchdown. We're back in the game. We are back in the game, guys. Make sure you are leaving any fantasy questions you have in the comments below. We would love to answer them. Let us know who you got going today. Also, yeah, we would love to answer any questions you guys have. Are we really about to go for 2 here? Oh, that makes sense why we're doing that. Okay, whatever. We're not going to pick up this 2-point conversion. I want everyone watching the stream right now to know it's not going to happen.
Oh, come on, you gotta
wow.
have confidence in the team.
Nope, I was literally going to get sacked. I literally watched the replay. I had less than a second to throw the damn ball. Okay, so we are down by a lot, and there's not a lot of time left. So we're gonna lose this one. That's okay. I had already come to terms with that. And it takes 7,000 years to wind up and actually throw. So love that for me. I hate playing with the Dolphins. If you're new to the stream, I absolutely hate playing for the Dolphins. I'm getting sacked again. Literally. Oh my god. We suck, bro. The Dolphins suck. Okay, the Dolphins are a fantasy wasteland this year, Pride. I mean, is there anyone on the Dolphins you're even remotely thinking about playing?
Honestly, with that line, I don't think so.
Yeah, really. I mean, literally, who's gonna catch the ball? Like, there's no protection.
Maybe if they go up against a really bad defense, I'll play Kalen Balaj.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm not really looking.
Yeah.
For anyone to be my usual starter.
Yeah. Get in a rhythm, complete 3 passes. How about you give me an offensive line that can protect me, nerd? What? Oh, my god, my wide receivers are terrible. I can't get in a rhythm if my wide receivers can't catch the ball. Like, if you take 2 steps, you should catch it. I don't care. Wow, we are actually getting destroyed right now by the freaking Jets. I'm just gonna run. I don't care. Hit me. Yeah, let's just keep running this play. This was fun. I'm gonna run again. I should have hit X. Yeah, definitely. I'm excited to watch my Chiefs. I really think that I really thought this was our year, and then oh my god, I really thought this was our year, and then of course the Patriots and their soul-selling ability got Antonio Brown. The only way you're gonna beat the Patriots is if you go against the Patriots at home. If they come out with the #1 seed, it's over. There is no hope. They will go to the Super Bowl.
You have to find some way to not give them a playoff bye week.
Yeah, damn. I'm not playing with these guys no more. I'm done. I am freaking done, dude. Like, I just wanted to play on a different team so bad. So bad.
Ask for a trade. Don't show up to practices.
Oh, pride. If that was an ability, trust me, I would not be showing up to practices.
Fight your GM.
Dude, I wish the hockey games, I truly wish those had a fight option.
I mean, they kind of do.
Do they?
Yeah, if you like shoot at the net after the whistle is blown, there's like a 75% chance that the other team's gonna try and initiate a fight with you.
Really? Okay. Yeah.
I think before a face-off, if you're chopping at someone's stick, there's also a chance that they'll try and fight you then.
Okay, because yeah, I'm trying to have people fight me in that game. Oh my god, dude, my wide receivers literally don't catch anything. You know what wide receivers I do hope catch some things? Chris Godwin. Come up with some catches for me. Julio Jones. I need Julio Jones to have a massive game. If you could walk away with 2 touchdowns and, I don't know, I hate my life, 2 touchdowns and 200 yards, that would be great.
Oh yeah, who are the Bucks playing today?
The Bucks are playing the... Who is it? They're playing the 49ers?
Oh yeah, that's also going to be an interesting game to watch. 2 teams who kind of have a little bit of buzz. I mean, with the Bucks signing Bruce Arians to coach them this offseason. Also, the Bucks seeing if they can try and that they were expected to have last season before Garoppolo went down.
Yeah, no, it should be a good game. Dude, my wide receivers literally can't catch anything. I'm 10 for 29, and it's literally not even my fault. It's literally not even my fault, bro. They can't catch the ball. If it hits their hands, you should catch it. If you think that's not true, talk to me in the comments. Because I think if you're touching the football, you should hold on to it. It shouldn't be my fault. And also the coach gets mad at you. But, like, I literally want to hit him with the wide receivers suck. The last time he got mad at me, I literally told him the offensive line was terrible. I literally told him to go away. The offensive line is terrible. I can't do anything with this offensive line. I can't do anything with this team. Like, as soon as the season's over, I'm requesting a release. Oh my god, Kenny Stills just fumbled. But it went out of bounds. Otherwise, we would have lost it. Yeah, man, this is not fun. We're about 15 minutes away from kickoff. We got about 10 minutes left in the stream. So make sure you hit us up with any last-minute fantasy questions you have. Love answering them. Let's go with this play. I mean, it's literally 38-9 with a minute left. Like, it literally doesn't matter. Who cares? That's an interception. Oh my god, dude. I'm rage quitting this game. I don't even care.
I just threw a pick 6 too.
Oh, are you in Pride?
No. I'm playing on an old Madden where I have a league full of, like, college teams.
Oh, okay.
And I just had Ricky Stanzi throw a pick 6 to Joe Hayden, so that's not fun.
Love that. Let's play franchise. I don't think I've done a franchise on here, so I'm confused as to why it's saying continue. But let's go for it. Loading up. I'm here for it. Okay. Love that. Guess I can't play franchise. Let's just do an offline franchise. Let's use the active roster. Someone put in the comments which team I should play as. And I will play as them. Got about 15 minutes till kickoff.
I'd love it if someone put Patriots in the comments.
Ah, dude, someone should put the Patriots. Don't even tempt me. I will win literally every single Super Bowl. Okay, if you should put who you want me to play as in the comments below. Don't be scared. I'm willing to play as any team. Here they are, running through them all.
Even the Dolphins.
I will not. If someone puts the Dolphins, I'm not playing as the Dolphins. I disagree. I don't. That is. You know what? I take back my further statements. That is the one team I will not play as. I don't consent to that. Okay? Don't consent. Not gonna happen. You know what? I'm just gonna play as the Chiefs. Sorry. Honestly, bro, oh wait, does it have me as the coach? Ooh. I've never done this before. So
Wait,
I'm really
have you not played franchise before?
No, I haven't played franchise since like Madden 16.
Dang, I like only play franchise.
Really? Okay, so you can choose to be a player. So you can build your legacy on your way to the Hall of Fame. So you control just your player. So that seems like that actually would be a fun way to play single player. You can be the owner, and you can manage the coach, rebuild your stadium or relocate, set prices for everything you sell, and get feedback from your advisors. Okay, that seems like something that's kind of boring. Why would I not want to be the player? I think it has me as the coach right now. And it looks like I control everyone as the coach. I'm not really interested in that because I don't want to play defense. So, sorry. Let's change role. Let's be a player. Create a new character from scratch. No, let's go with an active player. I'm gonna choose Pat. Pat's a god. And yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna play with Patty. My boy Patty. We got 12 minutes till kickoff, guys. 12 more minutes until kickoff, and we are gonna be all up in it. All up in it. Okay. Not gonna install the game plan. I don't do that. Let's just simulate that. Like the practice? Ah, get out of here with that. The practice? Talking about practice? What? Practice? I don't need no practice. Come on now. Get that out of here. Literally actually doing the practice is like not worth it. It just literally is not worth it. If you simulate it, you get like 500 XP. If you do it and you get a gold, you get 700 XP. And the 200 XP is like literally it's not worth it. So I don't ever do it personally. Yep, we don't need to see that. We're gonna move on. Oh yeah, here we go. Now this is the my player I've been waiting for right here. This is the my player I've been waiting for. I feel like I'm just gonna sling it everywhere. I'm literally just gonna throw this ball to wherever, whenever. Oh, look at Damian Williams go! He's gonna be on my bench today. Knowing that I put him on my bench, I guarantee he's gonna blow up. I just feel like that's how it goes for me. I have a feeling as though now that he's on my bench, Damian Williams is just gonna be an absolute monster. Tyreek Hill open. If you have Tyreek Hill, I mean, you're obviously playing him, but like you have to temper your expectations. Jalen Ramsey's gonna be on this guy, so like it could be a tough game for Tyreek Hill. It could be a tough game. Uh-oh. Low pass. Caught. Ooh, break one tackle. Okay. There, boy, Sammy. Bro, probably, let me tell you what. This man, Sammy Watkins, was slept on in drafts. I don't remember what your thoughts were, but literally, Sammy Watkins was going in like the 9th round as the number 2 wide receiver on the Kansas City Chiefs. Someone who literally was going as a top 15 wide receiver before Tyreek Hill came back. All the way went down to the 9th round. Like, to me, that was wild. Made no sense.
Another pick. I don't like this game anymore.
Why is that? Uh-oh.
Another pick.
Touchdown! That's too easy. Oh, I like this. I'm having fun now. I'm having fun. When you can just roll out and take off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's it right there, baby. That's it. That's it. Ugh, and I don't have to play defense. My favorite part is not having to play defense. I don't like to play defense. Okay? I don't like to play defense. What's our drive goal? 10 rushing yards? Not gonna happen. Sorry. Oh, I just took a sack. That's actually tough. Definitely thought I had more time. Did that just take me out of the... No, okay. I still have my X Factor. Some X Factors you get sacked and it takes you out. Others you can, like, do almost anything and you're chilling. 3rd and inches. I am not...
Like a set amount of plays that they're activated for once you activate them.
Yeah, once they're activated, they're just activated.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah, they're just activated until they're not. Wow, DeMarcus Robinson, that was clutch. I literally just threw up a prayer to you, and you got me that touchdown. Attaboy. Attaboy. That's why that slant play is dangerous. Watch that replay. Bang. Into traffic. That DB definitely thought he was getting a pick. Nope. Nope. Sorry. Sorry. That's probably going to be it for that. Yep. Hey, I came out, I had my 2 touchdowns. We played great. Chiefs are going to probably pick this one up. Doesn't really matter. It's just preseason. Who cares? You know, the Chiefs might win. Oh, wow. Chiefs might not. Nope, they won. Okay. Yeah, the Chiefs might lose the real Super Bowl, but you know what? I'm going to make sure. I'm going to make sure we pick this up in here. I'm going to make sure we beat the Patriots. Even if they have Antonio Brown, I'll beat them. I'll make it happen. Alright, guys. We got a couple minutes until kickoff. That's gonna go ahead. That's gonna wrap up this live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys were able to take a little bit of this fantasy analysis away, and hopefully you can apply it to your fantasy teams. Hopefully you guys come out with a week 1 victory. I hope that I do the same. I hope the Chiefs get a big W. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. We will see you next Sunday, where we will be answering more fantasy questions for you and getting you ready. All right, guys. Happy week 1. See ya. All right.